The words of Psalm 44 echo with a pain many of us know. The psalmist cries out to God, remembering a time when God fought for them, gave them victory. But now, things are different. They face defeat, their enemies mock them, and their hearts are heavy. Have you been there? Do you feel forgotten, pushed down by life's battles? This psalm reminds us we're not alone in our struggles. Even in our darkest moments, the psalmist's honesty gives us permission to be real with God. He doesn't shy away from the pain, the confusion, the feeling of being overwhelmed. Sometimes the strongest prayers are the ones where we simply cry out, God, I need you. It's okay to acknowledge the hurt, the fear, the doubt. God can handle our raw emotions. He's big enough to handle our anger, our questions, even our accusations. In fact, bringing these emotions to Him is the first step to finding healing. Remember who you are praying to, the God of miracles, the God who split the sea, the God who raised Jesus from the dead. Psalm 44 reminds us that even when we don't see a way, God makes a way. Look back at your own life. Think about the times God has brought you through. Those weren't coincidences, that was God's hand on your life, protecting you, guiding you, loving you. The Israelites in Psalm 44 had seen God's power firsthand. They knew His faithfulness. And even though they were facing hardship, they clung to the memory of His goodness. That's what we need to do today. We need to remind ourselves of God's goodness every single day. We need to speak His promises over our lives. Because when we remember what He's done in the past, it fuels our faith for the present and hope for the future. Psalm 44 isn't just a lament, it's a call to action. The psalmist, even in his distress, declares, "Wake up! Why are you sleeping, Lord? Rouse yourself! Don't reject us forever." There's a boldness in this plea, a refusal to give up hope. And that's the spirit we need to have today. This psalm challenges us to rise up in faith, to shake off discouragement, and to declare that our God reigns. Yes, we may face giants. Yes, there will be obstacles and setbacks. But we serve a God who is bigger than any problem we could ever face. It's time to stop living in defeat and start walking in victory. It's time to replace fear with faith, doubt with confidence, worry with peace. We have the power of God living inside of us. Let us tap into that power and live the abundant life He has for us. The battles may have changed over the centuries, but the God who fights for us remains the same. We might not face literal armies, but we have our own giants to conquer. Sickness, financial hardship, relationship problems, fear and uncertainty. But just like the psalmist, we can cry out to God, we can remind Him of His promises, and we can rise up in faith. Think about the challenges you're facing today. Maybe you're dealing with a health crisis, or you're struggling in your marriage, or you're worried about your children. Whatever it is, know this: God sees you, He hears your prayers, and He has not forgotten about you. The same God who delivered the Israelites from slavery is the same God who wants to deliver you from your troubles. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. His love is unchanging, His power is limitless, and His grace is sufficient for you. Psalm 44 ends not in despair, but in a declaration of faith. Get up and help us, rescue us because of your unfailing love. The psalmist understood that even in the midst of trials, there is always hope. Why? Because God is faithful. He always has been, and He always will be. We may not understand everything we're going through right now, but we can trust that God has a plan, and His plan is good. He's working behind the scenes even when we can't see it, and He's going to use our trials to make us stronger, to draw us closer to Him, and to prepare us for the amazing future He has in store for us. So don't give up. Keep praying, keep believing, keep trusting in God's unfailing love, because victory is on the horizon and your breakthrough is coming.